Hello everybody, welcome to the 30 UTC block, which we will have 3 matches in a row, but unfortunately we only have 2 channels, so we'll be only streaming for 2 matches for this weekend, which will be missing the final one, which is Russia versus Vietnam. But we do also have an A stream, which will be... Oh wait, not Russia versus Vietnam, Norway versus Portugal, but we will have United Kingdom versus Sweden over here. And it's gonna be not so much of a close match because UK has like a very strong team, but Sweden does have the carry of Rafauch with Ender and Yang Fan, and also supporting it as best they could on Sweden, which they definitely surprised me last weekend that they could play up against a lot stronger opponents UK this weekend. So not the closest in terms of paper, but hopefully it will be a close match. My name is Yongin, and we are back to my usual buddy of casting in TWC, which is Amwolf. We are finally once again
we're united! Hell
united!
Yeah!
We kick a kid. Which kid are we kicking today? UK or the British or the Swedish?
We're probably kicking Sweden, but I'm rooting for both teams for this to be an exciting match.
Absolutely. Being one of the very few 3 players team of the tournament, and they managed to get this far as far as they could, but I think this map will be just quite a bit harder than the rest. They still have some strong points on some of the speedier maps, but I'm not too sure how they fare compared to the UK team, which they do have 6 players, and I would say this UK team is such a strong UK team, and all of their players are really, really strong. First man here, Nomad 2 Splash is gone once again. I'm not going to be seeing Splash for the entire weekend, seems like.
Yeah, Splash banned again, which is not unexpected, considering that map is not consistent, and that makes it an easy ban target. Like, we've seen it banned in the first match of the weekend, we see it banned again.
Yeah.
We will probably see it banned quite a few more times. And Sweden does not want UK to do a hidden hard rock thing on 3mod3, which, fair. That's probably the harder one of the 3 mods. Let's see, Sweden has the first pick, and that pool difficulty did go up quite a bit from last week. They started with Nomad 4, the SV/gimmick map. But we're excited to see. This is a very practice-heavy map, mechanically easier than last week. Well, slider velocity is doing quite a bit more heavy lifting this time around. So maybe Sweden can just take a point right here. Looks like potentially we have our lineups: Horizon over the hedge on the UK team, and Anders and the mainstay for Sweden, Rafauch of the Swedish team. Let's go. I'm amazed. The bans of the other matches are also in, by the way. 6 different maps have been banned. That is a sight I'm not used to seeing when there's multiple matches at the same time. Yeah. Immediately we have an act drop on Sweden, but well, we're 20 notes in. That will not make the difference, and if it does, we have a match in our hands. Yeah, Anders struggling quite a bit with accuracy right here in the slow SV, 96%, giving the UK quite a comfortable accuracy lead right now. And the first mixed high speed does make the UK drop a little bit of accuracy, while Rafauch keeps that double S still. The lead has shrunken, but Anders misses! Big advantage for UK now. Accuracy and combo on their side. But we have so much left. And it appears I have completely glazed over and over the hedge miss. But Anders still behind quite a bit too much. Two full combos are remaining. One of them is not like the others. And we have a bit of a break. They know, unless you somehow manage to look away, they know now. And on top of the miss, it's the accuracy that is really pushing the UK to get advantage here. But over the hedge just misses right before the KI section starts. The lead is shrinking a little bit, but there's so much score difference still left between these two teams. And unfortunately, Rafael did drop the double S, but that's a single 100. Horizon also holding that full combo still. Anders has recovered their combo. But the accuracy, this is sadly also an accuracy game. And yeah, we have it. UK takes the first breakpoint. Rafael and Horizon getting very impressive full combos. 2 100s for Rafael. 12 for Horizon. It's unfortunate that the accuracy is what it is. I think just based on misses, Sweden would have the advantage because they happened in better spots than over the hedges. But accuracy has decided United Kingdom can take that point. And they're going into Hard Rock 2. Which should be solidly in United Kingdom's wheelhouse. Yamfam switching in for Anders. This will be an uphill battle on United Kingdom's first pick. But also, this is one of the 2 new OS originals in this pool. And it's a great song, I love this one. Lunar Eclipse by Uinet. Map by Xavi and 5_5. Let's see how this goes. Also, everyone pray for Jongen's internet to return. I have noticed it is currently just one voice versus the recently appearing other voice. But right now, yeah, Rafael with again holding that double S, which keeps the gap really close right now. It is not a lot of oh! Double misses from Yamfam and Horizon at the same time! And no! It was about to switch. It was almost about to switch and be a blue bar. But Rafael also finds a miss. And now it's over the hedge with a full combo. And the advantage in this map. And Rafael misses again. This could be the end for Sweden on this map. It's quite a bit of a...
Two really good scores here from the UK.
Yeah.
I said we kick a kid, and apparently the kid who got kicked is not the two teams here, but the caster. But I'm finally back. Sorry for everyone listening to. Hopefully everyone has their time listening, enjoying their time listening to M Wolf doing solo casts. But I'm back here for Hard Rock 2.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, I decided I wanted a bit of spotlight of my own, so I decided to get rid of Youngin for a second.
I mean, our players do also want a bit of a spotlight here over the hedge on a 99.92 so far. And this pick actually beating the Hard Rock Gold Rafauge on the Sweden team. And despite doing a really ballsy move here, picking a Hard Rock 2 up against Sweden, but they have the confidence, and they are going to take a pretty convincing map here for Sweden. I assume Sweden was gonna pick this past a certain point here, but UK just so no, I am going to be the one who will be winning your points here.
Yeah, based on 100 counts, it actually was close, but, you know, 17 misses on the Ampham, and Rafauge also uncharacteristically finding 2 misses as well. Only over the head getting that really good full combo.
Yeah, absolutely. Hard Rock 2, when you talk about Hard Rock, it's definitely over the head strong point. And Sweden, going back to something that is more regular, we got the Chan Men, not Chainsaw Man, but we do have the Chainsaw Man BG. And we're gonna have Rafauge and Yang Fan going for consistency pick, which I would say is their best team strength in general.
Yeah, this is a understandable pick. Quite a bit of a step up from last week's No Mod 1, which really was still very consistency based. This has more bursts, but it doesn't change the skill set all too much from what No Mod 1 is supposed to be.
Yeah, quite stamina heavy, a bit more burst heavy as well, and I would say some of those bursts definitely benefits UK here in the sense their players are in general more of a speedier player, more of a burst player, rather than your regular consistencies player. Yang Feng is also pretty good at consistency in general, but there's a bit more 1-6, which I definitely would not say it's Yang Feng's strong point. Anyways, I do believe we're gonna be seeing Nathaniel for the last pick here for UK, and there we go. Really good player as well here. Very well-known all-mode player. I do believe he's the #1 PP leaderboard player on all modes combined. He is here to show his skill cap in taiko.
Oh, no, they're gone again. Shenanigans are happening.
I think we might be experiencing some unfortunate technical issues right now. But meanwhile, we do have the 2 matches going on in the same time. And on the A stream, we do have Russia taking the second point of Vietnam, which again, a much higher seed. And we do have the one that is going off stream, with Portugal actually taking the first point of Norway here. So now, another very interesting match on their side, but all eyes focus back on UK versus Sweden. So far, at the start of the map, not much between, and here's a 1-6 split where I'm talking about, and instantly 2 100s being dropped here from the Swedish side.
Yeah, the 1-6 bursts seem to be getting Yamfam quite a bit, accuracy-wise.
And like I mentioned, he's not the best 1-6 player ever, not the best burst player. Stream stuff is definitely up his game, but something that is a bit more required in terms of finger control. Usually gives a bit more accuracy here compared to most player on the board. Still a double S here from Nathan, and he is currently holding Borch in his back. With Borch around 3 100 so far, and Rafauge with a 1-100. Really good scores on both sides, but it's all about Yanfen's accuracy, a bit downer compared to rest of the players, but our single break could definitely swap with 2. opponent's team.
Wait, for sure. There's not a lot of a score difference. We're in the middle of a map, especially missing now would be disastrous. But no one will.
Seems like the disaster has not come from both sides, and this slow sessions here make Nate drop a bit more accuracy on that side here. And but break from the Fauge on slow session, and that's what happens. Sometimes these consistency maps and slow down sessions are just so rough. It trips up your reading by quite a bit, and that's 18,000 points difference in favor of the British. And I don't think they're gonna give it back. Even a break right now might already starting to be a bit too late.
Yeah, both players basically need to miss at this point for Sweden to have a chance to get this point in. And it's looking increasingly unlikely as we approach the end.
Towards the end of the map, might already sealing the deal. Fun final stream, and Rafauge this rat that pattern again, and a huge chain of misses. He's gonna let go that close goalie, and he knows it's over. And UK takes the third point. Instant exit here from Maven, but it doesn't really matter when they both play just FC this map and over the hash with 500 players. Well, really good performances from their team. He just crashed after finishing the game.
Well,
that is really lucky for them.
Yeah.
It's unlucky, but the lucky's out of the unlucky.
Yeah, best time to crash is when your score's already submitted and done. Looks like the other streamed match, Russian Federation versus Vietnam, is also currently sitting at 3-0. The unstreamed match, though, is sitting at 1-1.
Yeah, looking at the papers, I do believe Portugal versus Norway might be the closest one ahead of us in this block here. But unfortunately for scheduling issues, we have to broadcast the two other matches. But now UK versus Sweden, and hopefully we will see Sweden able to take a point off UK. So, but they have to suffer another UK pick first, and I would say the hidden pools looking really good here for UK if they want to experience them.
How about Fremont though? In hardwork's also something that should probably give UK a solid advantage.
I think most of the pools should be good for them, and yeah, they're gonna go for unknown amnesia. Alright, all these players are very familiar with this map. I wonder why.
I wonder why. Surely there wasn't a European tournament where players from both teams played. Wait, did Rafauge play or was it just Nuren?
No, Rafauge did not. Rafauge did not.
But Nuren did.
Yes.
And Swedish player, map ruler. And they have some experience with this map and modding it.
I guess who is the one who pulled this map? And now who is the one who pulled this map? It was me, the one who before pulled this, and I assumed you are the one who did pull this damn move.
I put this on my sheet before you even considered Red Cup. I could.
I'm sorry, but I steal your map. I'm just the best puller. I know what you pick next.
You just have the knowledge.
True, but yeah. Also, not only the knowledge from us, though, I do believe everyone is definitely have the knowledge here on both sides. Yan Fan did not play two mods on this map in Rank Cup, but both players in UK did.
Mod advantage is there, as kind of expected. Okay, but Jongen, guess the date at which I put this map in this slot. Initially.
After it was literally map.
Yes. November 23rd. Last year. We see quite a bit of a struggle from Sweden early on.
November 23rd. Oh, that was a... I see, but yeah. That's a long time ago here.
That is
and these players these players did experience this and on this January, and yeah, you can see the players from the UK really experience this map. Spanner did play Hidden Hard Rock, get around 1.26 million in the match. Over the Hedge though, I don't think he played this in the match, but he definitely practiced with Hidden Hard Rock, and you can see these two players are so competent in this map. Yanfan practiced with a singular mod, doing a lot better in terms of accuracy, but unfortunately you just have one mod down, and a break here from Rapouch and earlier towards the map. The lead once again is just huge for UK. There's not much comeback potential here unless they find a huge chain of misses from UK. And here comes the Hidden Hard part, very easy to drop accuracy. You can see over the Hedge and Spanner dude all dropping accuracy down, right, left, and center. So there's Rapouch.
There's only one person in the lobby still left with 99% accuracy, and that is over the Hedge. The rest has fallen victim to many of the anti-mod shenanigans of this map.
But here comes the anti-hard rock part of the map, and once the anti-hard rock part hits, Yanfan instantly finds a break, and then it's gonna be extending the lead for UK because this time Spanner dude did find a break early on against Fendalicious, another Taiko World Cup player. During a tournament that was pulled, but this time he is locking in an FC, and the one who breaks is actually over the Hedge, so still giving him a 99%, and Lee is not gonna be budging down that much.
But that miss changes a little bit, but 60,000 is just far away from being enough.
Yeah. Decent performances from all the Hidden Hard Rock players, and so does Yanfan, but that one singular break from Yanfan basically means the match has sealed the deal because you don't have a Hard Rock FC on this map. You're basically uncompetable against your opponent's team. Look at those scores, all above the hidden one more SS gap here. Spanner dude with a one miss, probably worse accuracy than 2 months ago, but the better combo really helps him score above a one singular mod SS, and a really close battle between Rapouch and Over the Hedge.
Yeah, that's like 600 points between those two. Now, we're going back to the no mod pool, into the comfort pattern no mod 3. 300 BPM, almost.
Yeah.
But
technically you have 2, so 296.
If there's a single player who performs worse because of 4 BPM, well, I guess they exist. I didn't know how to finish that sentence when I started it, but you know, the ending of this map is really hard, and so is thinking. Ending sentence is hard, ending map is hard.
Yeah.
But is playing map hard for any of these players?
I do believe UK actually did not have Over the Hedge, who has been performing really well on picks like this, but I don't think this is the type of map that he will perform extremely well on, so he's gonna be leaving the lobby, letting his teammates cover up him a bit. Horizon is also not really a player who's known for speed now, so I do believe it's gonna be Nate or Bobby. I'm just gonna call him Bobby, or the Wagtail person who will join the bot for UK team. A bit more of a speed player than usual. I'll be surprised if Tay, which is Spanner dude, actually playing this map. That's why Spanner dude has a Mania experience. Mania is a lot harder in terms of speed compared to Taiko. Taiko just has the patterning and the reading instead, but if you are good at speed in Mania, you should be good at speed at UK. So you can see the 2 Mania team here for UK, Spanner dude and Nathan. Probably gonna be behind this one. We're gonna be really seeing this Mania team. No Bobby for this pick, I guess.
Really, the chat is silly. Over the Hedge switching out, giving the match cost win to Rapouch. Rapouch being the perma lobby.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing mostly Rapouch carrying the other players, either Yanfan or Ender on this pick. I'm kinda a bit scared Ender on this map because he is not really known as an accuracy player, and on a map like this, you don't have an accuracy, you basically say goodbye because usually most players can FC, a map like this. Very comfy. There's only a bit of your regular PP farm off end stream towards the second half of the map, but even when those come, you miss, you're probably still gonna beat like a 98.5% FC here, which is what N is doing, and with an extra break here from Fudge, not looking a good start for the last stand of, possibly the last stand of Sweden.
Rough early misses for Sweden here, and also accuracy-wise. And we've seen the last match, Germany did get a double ace on this map by FRZ, and we will not see another one this match. Spanadude has dropped to 100, but it has a lot of potential for UK getting single 100 scores.
You can see these players are just so strong in terms of speed. Coming from Mania, not scared at all from these scores. 99.87 and 99.8 here from the UK team. And with a break here from both Enter and Vouch at the early part of the map, the 46,000 points difference is looking very hard to come back from Sweden. And especially with many free parts of the song, these are giving the more time for UK to stabilize this lead. A bit more finishers, but they are not going to be catching off any players on the board, and like I mentioned, there's many 3 points of the map, and finally reaching to the final part of the map. I do believe we need the 3 miss from UK to have a chance to bring it back for Sweden, but the accuracy drop here from Ender on some of these harder patternings. These monos, just a regular pattern as well, it's not looking good for Sweden.
Yeah, this is unrecoverable now. UK would basically need to stop playing for this gap to still be closable by Sweden. So there's going to be another breakpoint. United Kingdom going up to match point. And they have the pick.
9 100s and 11 100s here from Nathan and Spanadude. The Mania combo really helps UK on some of these mechanic speedier maps, and Spanadude gonna give some shout out to this player. You know, Mania and Taiko does have a bit of, I would say, similar things, but 1 year ago, Spanadude is still playing Forza, and now he is absolutely smashing the board for his team on the speed maps. And going for No More 6 for the final pick here, I would not say this is an absolutely best pick for UK, but I'm pretty sure they are having fun, and let us hear the Osu original Josh. It's time for some jazz invasion. A custom Osu original song here by Cancel.
We love Cancel in this house. That's their third Osu original in the World Cups now, and they've all been jazzy goodness. And last week we've actually had Out of Place from the host World Cup, which we stole. Smile. Hopefully someone steals this from us, because we need Cancel on every World Cup.
Just like someone stealing Fremont 2 here for the sport.
Yeah.
You stole from me, not me. Not me stole from you. True, I come first.
But Taiko mapping World
proved it,
Cup,
man.
the round description clearly was make a quarterfinals map for the Taiko World Cup. Was your tournament the Taiko World Cup? I do not think so. I do not think it was.
True.
It was in semi-final,
you know-
wasn't it?
No, I put it in round 16.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
Harder than the actual World Cup. But yeah, talking about hard maps for the World Cup though, this map is a lot harder than the rest of the pool. That's all I would say. And Sweden is just trying to have fun in this pick, swapping out Rafauge and let Ender and Yamfan do most of the work. They did this in round 6, the finals match of TWC 2022, where they were in 6-0 down, They were just not 6-0, 6-2 or 6-3 down. They're like, oh yeah, they pick a map that we can't play, so let our players have some fun, and swapping their 2 players to give some spotlight to them. So hopefully Yamfa and Ender will have some fun in this jazzy invasion song here. A very cute song and a very cute background and storyboard here by all our fantastic designers. Especially with Sakura doing the coordination, we got some really big names here. Definitely do check out this map if you do want to look at the map or the storyboard and such. Especially if you have checked the storyboard, when you miss in the map, all the designers in the background actually hate you. They would go like, "Oh, why did you miss?"
Oh,
Definitely
really?
check it out. Yes, check it out.
Wait, I didn't know storyboards could even do that. What the
When they're playing, they would turn a very unhappy face here. So they gonna be showing a very unhappy face to Spanner currently because he's the first one to find a drop. Hopefully they do not bother by that unhappy glaze here by the designers in the background, and Yamfan dropping as well. So now the glaze is gonna be on him, and the lead for UK will be extending by around 13,000 points difference.
What the main difference maker right now is just over the head. Sweden is going to get back into the lead with Anders still. Nope! Anders is holding the full combo still, but Yamfan did miss in the transition to the harder section.
Talk
UK
about
keeps that
FC
lead.
here. Talk about FC, and it's always here, but I guess we just shouldn't talk because he finds a bit, and so does Yamfan. Like I mentioned, this is one of the hardest maps in the pool, and everyone is kind of crumbling by the difficulties of the map. The second half does have dancer patterns, but the patterns in general are easier, so come on. Thankfully, I did not mention anyone's here, or I'm gonna be cursing one more time to these players. I guess everyone is really hurt by the storyboard. True.
But
They
yeah,
all
the
get
map
we
tilts
hurt.
down a little bit.
Yes. They all get re-hurt by the glaze here from all the designers, but this is a slow session. You should be holding a full combo, but because of these random combo drops, Sweden is actually still closing the tail against UK. They have all the chance to bring it back if both of their players find big misses in this part.
And it's Yamfan who finds a miss again, giving United Kingdom a bit more of a lead.
Oh, and that launch team, Yamfan crumbled, and the road of Sweden might just end here. A very respectable 3-player team. Unfortunately, when you just don't have enough players, you don't have the enough firepower to go up against such a strong team. These 2 players did decent performances on this map, honestly. Despite only 96% on this map, but this is very difficult for the pool. And Ender as well, basically recovering after the initial miss, keeping up with both Spanish and Over the Hatch. That is pretty much the map sealed the deal. It's gonna be a 6-0 a sweep ahead of us.
What a match though. That was a great map to end the match on because, oh my god, so much happened. GG to both teams. United Kingdom gets to play again tomorrow.
And they'll be facing the winners between Malaysia versus France, which is another big match over here. But for now, we'll be focusing on the off-stream match, which is actually on 3-1 Portugal versus Norway. Such a different seeding difference, but it's looking really close on that part with Portugal taking the 4 point. Let's head it to Portugal versus Norway, shall we, and move?
Yeah. More European goodness.
More European goodness.
Also, while we are about to talk about other matches, the other match that was happening at the same time also finished in a 6-0 sweep. The Russian Federation getting 6 points against Vietnam. So...
Yeah.
But that is
I
out.
guess
Russia... Yeah?
Yeah. I was gonna say, once the map pool gets hard, like, I would say this map pool really steps up in terms of difficulty. We see a lot more sweeps advantage here for some of the teams. Unfortunately, that's the case, but I guess we'll be moving on forward to the only match that's not on stream so far, but not looking the best to Norway currently.
Let's see what has happened so far. Hidden 1 and Double Time 2 were banned. Norway is picking the right side of the pool, going from top to bottom. Portugal is picking the left side of the pool. Wait, no, colors are confusing.
I'm pretty sure the colors are confusing because those look like pretty bad. I'm gonna be real. I think those looks like a pretty bad thing for Portugal. Not Portugal, for Norway. I guess we are on normal one from actual pick here from Norway.
Yes.
Yeah, much more expensive pick. I don't think Norway is a team to go for stuff that is inconsistency and more technical stuff. Up against Wop and Baby Snake, so they will go for something that is more regular, something like this map. Chenmen, mapped by Zafi, a custom map as well. But yeah, looking at the board, I'm pretty sure we still have the color swaps here. Don't think those look too normal. I'm pretty sure the color are completely opposite currently. So I guess Norway is a team who is picking the left side of the pool, and Portugal will be picking the right side of the pool, which will make it much more sense in that case, yeah. Because going for technical stuff, going for more of your reading heavy, like no more force stuff, are definitely more strong points for Portugal, and more consistency of stuff is definitely more Norway strong point here.
Yeah, and Hard Rock 1 is the sole point they have gotten so far in this match, looking to get their second point here on Nomad 1.
Really good pick here for Portugal. Not Portugal, for Norway here. I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused so far. But Wopzone is not the best player ever when it comes to something like just flat out consistency, mostly because of his accuracy a bit lower than the rest of the board. But Norway does have the problem of missing on random spots. That's what happens when you're being a football player in general. And hopefully that does not hit them too hard, because missing on this map is quite crucial.
Alright, the first dance section competitor does miss, but the accuracy from Warp keeps the gap relatively steady. Portugal can't really capitalize on that miss just yet, but the gap is shrinking.
97.75, but yeah, like I mentioned, low accuracy does not matter if your opponent just keep missing and missing. Paxton with another break. This is the big problem that I always mention about for Norway. They are not really a technical pick and also not really your SV reading pick, so they have to go for some accuracy maps, but the miss rate is slightly bit higher compared to most of the teams, and with those misses, it's really giving Portugal a bit of an advantage. It's all about combo differences between both sides, and Rob is dropping more accuracy. Lee is swinging back to Norway, but this technical session is making Vandalicious drop accuracy as well. It's left, right, and center. No one is holding a stable lead on this map.
No! Vandalicious sounds a miss. It's on Portugal side again.
And this mono! Oh, the DDKK players hit it! Robson and Babysick hits the DDKK fully. It doesn't care. They just want to hold on the FC. They are holding for dear life on this pick. And Norway needs to start holding on their combos. They are, despite with the huge accuracy deficits, they are still losing the pick because of all these unfortunate misses. It's a 4,000 points difference. Could Norway bring it back a second? They need more accuracy drops here from Watson, and Watson drops a few more. 1,000 points. It's going back to Norway. It's so close.
Oh my god, it's a day by now.
Watson! Whoop! Oh my goodness, Whoop dropped way too many accuracies in the end, and the map has been sealed. And despite all of these misses from the Norwegian side, they hold it on barely, and they needed that point. That was looking very bad if they lose that pick, but thankfully, Patter and Vandalicious really hold it on in terms of accuracy.
Holy. Okay, so this is a different kind of match we've just switched into.
Yeah, this is so much closer than all the other matches have been playing so far. And what a close battle ahead of us on the No Mod 1.
Yeah. It's so rare to actually have a map that goes misses versus accuracy.
Absolutely.
But we just had that, and the misses won.
Yeah, that's what happens when it comes to accuracy picks. I do believe the picks are still wrong. Number 4 has been selected already by Portugal instead of No Mod 3. And I think Portugal has some pretty good picks left. Thank you, Leo. Fix the stream. But yeah, Portugal still have some pretty good picks left. I think something like 3-1 actually benefits them, or DT1 if they do want to go for the Double Time 1 map. And I think Double Time 1 is such a strong pick here for Portugal. Going up for maps that it just requires hard burst mechanics, I think that's something that Portugal is so much stronger on.
Let's see where they go. But there's quite a few of these hard maps left.
Yeah, even if DT1 does not go out that way, I do believe they still have stuff like 3 Mod 1, 3 Mod 3, which are all really good picks for Portugal. Some players may think that Norway has a 4 mod advantage, right? But I think Portugal actually is just way more stable when it comes to a hidden howl from Baby Sick and one singular mod from here from Wops. And I think 3 Mod 3 is still a good pick for Portugal. Honestly, everything in the board outside of the no mods and the hidden and hard rock is such a Portugal map. And Portugal, to me, they just have to reach to 5 points because the tiebreaker is also another map that really benefits Portugal. Flat out skill tap and stuff like that. It's just Portugal's strong point. It's not looking too well for Norway because, in my opinion, they have to start winning every single map right now. Yeah, Leo, we do have Norway to pick no mod 1, so give them back a rep. Give that pick a rep. If Leo is listening to me. We're missing no mod 1, we just got picked. Hopefully he'll fix up something soon. Okay, he is, thank you, Leo. So, meanwhile, we're waiting for the timeout.
The Portuguese players are back, so we get to see their pick right now.
It's gotta be DT1, right? Or the
Nope.
hidden tool.
That is hot as balls. The song title.
I think usually in Hidden I definitely prefer Portugal, but to me, this Hidden 2 map is not playing Hidden. It plays similar to a Hard Rock map, and I can see Norway actually do very well on this pick. This map does not have the weirdest snappings ever, and it's just high patterning, high BPM, high SV kind of a hidden map. There's a bit of a mechanic section, but I don't think it's mechanics enough for Norway to find many misses. And because of how fast the SVs are, I think this is a really good map here for Norway. They have players such as like Vandalicious and the Vectum or TN currently, known as TN currently, very good at these sort of like a free hidden picks. Like putting on hidden doesn't really play as a hidden because it's more like a hard rock. And I can see the Norwegian players do very well on this pick. Patter, probably, but I don't think he's a fast growth speed, extremely fast growth speed player either. So it's interesting to see this pick being selected right now.
There we see the swap is finally happening for Norway. For a second I thought they were just going to start with their roster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Brisha Tien. No? Okay.
Nope. It's Mist, or also currently known as Nuren Fanboy.
This is so interesting. This is what I mean about this pick. It's not hidden pick. It plays like a hard rock, and I can see everyone in Norway do well on this map. which is why usually I would consider Hidden 2 as such a free pick for Portugal, but it's not here in this case. I can see all the players of Norway doing very well. Again, they do Nguyen Fanboy, which is best. Usually FC's maps, they don't have the best accuracy, but if you ask them to FC a map, they can do it for you currently right now. And yeah, hopefully the high scroll speed here is not a problem for Portugal, because this plays more like a Hidden Hard Rock-ish map.
You would think it's not a problem for them, because they were the one picking it.
Yeah, true.
But we will especially know by the last KI section, this goes up to 1.35 scroll speed. And we see Vendelicious getting early drop. Portugal trading with Baby Snakes, but they currently have quite a bit of a lead on accuracy.
Do you believe the early start of the map, which is due to slower SV, it's gonna benefit Portugal. But when it comes to like the last few parts of the map, especially after the second half, when SV goes extremely quick times 1.4, where it plays like a hard rock, it really benefits Norway at that point. So I do believe we're gonna be might be seeing a comeback story here for Norway, especially the starting point is right here with a break from Warp. But still, Portugal should have the lead because of flat-out accuracy, but they do have to be careful about some of these misses and some of these quicker scroll speed sessions.
Yeah, this time the lead just did not change based on accuracy alone, despite the miss.
Yeah, we do have Miss, who is not a good accuracy player, but that huge miss on Warp, and this is the speed of sessions that I'm worried about for Portugal. Instantly lead downs by 30%, and because of the combo differences, I think it's gonna be down to 15,000 points difference, and I'm worried because we still have one more final fast scroll speed ending, and that plays well for Norway, not the case for Portugal, so I am very worried about Portugal, but this, oh my god, delicious!
Norway is gone! Now Portugal
This is
can
what
just
happens,
take it home.
This is what happens when it comes to Hidden. But this is the fast part. We do see Wobson finding a break. He has to hold on. This is the part I'm worried about. Another chain for missing from Wob at the end. But the break from New and Fanboy and Vandelicious right before the KI. They missed on the 1-6 and the 1-8 doublet. And that killed the chance for the pick. And it's looking horrible for Norway. They have to win a breakpoint up against Portugal. And not only that, they have to win against a mechanics map tiebreaker against Portugal. The chance of Norway taking this match is dwindling down. They have the next pick though. I do think Hard Rock 2 is such a good pick for them, but after it, I'm worried about where they could go.
Apparently both teams want to go to the Nether. The Netherlands are right here, they're not that far away, especially for Norway.
So this is Portugal. I mean, kinda close, right?
Yeah, it is. Portugal's kind of. That's a bit more distance than Norway. Norway just has to walk over water. We've done that before.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy. But which pick though could they go for? In this case, for Norway.
It's gonna be number 3 kind of.
Hard Rock 2, right? Dude, it's gonna be Hard Rock 2. It's gonna be Hard Rock 2.
So they probably bamboozle us and pick something else entirely.
I think free mode is just so risky, especially free mode when this weekend is placed more like a hidden map. And I don't think after you lose Hidden 2, you go for another like a hidden benefit map. It's such a good thing for them. But I guess they are taking your advice, going for Orca and Boo.
Yeah, the comfortable pattern, no mod 3 map, which has a bit of a high density, especially towards the end, but the patterns are mostly just easy.
I think we have 2 safe FC here, Baby Sick and Patter. I'm pretty sure they can just FC this right away with the double S. Nguyen Fanboy, which is miss. I do believe he can also FC this map with possibly a 99%. Not the best accuracy though. All eyes on Warp though. Will he actually FC this pick? Because I think Warp and Nguyen Fanboy's miss its accuracy count should be quite similar. But I think the chance of Petter missing is a bit more than Baby Snake as well. So All Eyes can Warp, so I'm actually able to hold up against Baby Snake. Okay. He's going to be checking the offset here from Baby Snakes, so he should be back soon. OD7, very comfy to play, very comfy to read. I think this is the most comfortable map in the entire pool, even more comfortable than No Mod 1.
So let's see how this goes. Everyone is back. Offset has been checked.
Yeah. This map. Offset has been checked. You should not be dropping 100s on this map. It's a bit of a slow sessions in this map. It's not as slow compared to No Mod 1. But still, if you are so not used to playing slow map, you might drop some 100s. Okay, now we do have Warp playing speed map. Before, I associate Warp as like a speed player, but I think he really changed to more like a technical hidden player instead currently nowadays. So I'm interested to see how he performs on this pick. I still believe he should be able to do decently on this map. But yeah. And the accuracies on miss and warp, it's gonna be very similar. All SSs are gone on the board.
Yeah, the slow section just killed them immediately.
Who put slow sections in my speed map?
Grape Tea.
Are you sure it's not the pooler's intention?
We blame the mappers. Always blame the mappers. They have a free will.
Hopefully our players will not blame the mappers, so... But just don't miss on slow part. Is that easy? Well, no miss on the slow part, but there's some accuracy drops here from Warp. Once again, it's gonna be a similar case here to No Mod 1, where we're gonna be seeing some breaks here from Norway team, but low accuracy on the Portugal team. Petter with the first one to find a break on their finisher sections. It's the same story for No Mod 1, but this time less accuracy drop from Warp and less combo misses from Norway. A bit of a break sections here as Norway is gonna be hopefully able to come back from this break, but this slow sessions with the combo deficits is gonna help Portugal extend their lead.
Yeah, I can't imagine Portugal struggling with accuracy too much for the same thing to happen as No Mod 1. This time I do think Norway wants Portugal to miss, especially now that Petter finds a miss in the calm section.
Oh my god. I guess we might have someone who blamed the slow part.
The Kantan section once again, okay, more like Futsu section, once again claims a soul.
I'm so scared about these finisher sections as well. These finisher sections it's easy to misread. Petter is keeping it, but he needs a break from Portugal anytime soon, and the break comes from Petter. Lee is slowly slipping out of Norway's hand, and Portugal might be the upset of the first upset we've seen in the bracket stage. They just need to lock in the final 10% of the map. The lead is extending to 50,000 points difference. A bit of an accuracy drop on Bob. I don't think it's gonna matter. And Portugal, it's gonna do such a big upset against Norway. Moving on forward to the top 16 of the tournament, knocking down the high seed Norway out of the tournament.
Well done. What a match! And Portugal secures their spot in tomorrow's match against Australia, who knocked out Germany in the first match this weekend. Scary opponent.
Yeah. They have such a huge wall to climb.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I think the accuracy this time again was on Norway's side, but the misses were just... It was too many.
Yeah,
Any of them were this time too many.
like I mentioned at normal one, my I would say my observation for Norway is that they are not the best tag team, they're not the best SV reading team, so they have to eventually go for most of the fast pick and most of the consistency, accuracy pick or the frame up pick. But if you miss so much, but they also have higher miss rates compared to most of the teams, and unfortunately because of nerfs, and you miss on those consistency picks, it really hurts your play here, and that really benefits Portugal, as they will be the one taking up against this match 6-2. And we do also need to fix here for some of the scores, because we do have a UK 6-0 up against Sweden, and also 6-0 against Russia against Vietnam. So after that, we'll be on 14 UTC, which I do believe will be back to the A stream. Indonesia versus Slovakia. And after that, we do have France versus Malaysia, which is a two very big match up ahead of us. And I do believe me and Elf is going to be back here soon.
Yeah. In 30 minutes, that's going to be in the B stream, but you should head over to the A stream now, because that's where Indonesia versus Slovakia happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching, but do head to the twitch.tv/OCLive, or we will do a bit of a raid. I'm not too sure how stream we're gonna do that, but we do catch that match upcoming, Indonesia versus Slovakia. Despite seeding difference, Indonesia did actually upset a high seed this tournament in Malaysia. So do come back and check out that match in the A stream. It's gonna be very hard. Thanks for casting with me here, and Wolf.
Thank you. We'll see you.
See
We'll
you
be
guys.
back in 30 minutes.
Yes! See ya.
Thank you.